Welcome back to another episode of the Language of Leadership podcast. I'm your host, Chuck Marty, and today we're going to look into the intriguing world of leadership presence. Now, it's that intangible quality that sets exceptional leaders apart. It makes them magnetic and also inspiring. So we often say that those leaders, they command the room, but what does that really mean? What makes someone's presence so impactful that it elevates the entire team's performance, even without that individual uttering a word? Well, today, we're going to uncover the essence of leadership presence and explore how you can develop it. Now, to guide us through this exploration, let's start by dissecting the qualities that constitute leadership presence. Now, imagine the leader who eludes an aura of authenticity and gravitas and confidence. Their presence is palatable, commanding the respect of trust from everyone in the room. Those type of qualities are often associated with leadership presence. Now, let's go into some of those qualities. First, let's talk about authenticity. Authentic leaders are true to themselves and consistent in their action and words. Their sincerity is felt by those around them. One notable example is the Dalai Lama. His authenticity and genuine compassion for others have made him a global symbol of peace and wisdom. His presence embodies empathy and kindness. Second, let's look at confidence. Confidence is a cornerstone of leadership presence. Leaders like Ronald Reagan possessed unwavering self-assuredness, which drew people toward him. Ronald Reagan's calm demeanor during critical moments like addressing the nation after the Challenger shuttle disaster showcased his leadership presence. Third is gravitas. Gravitas is the ability to convey seriousness and importance. Leaders with gravitas are like Winston Churchill. They are able to instill a sense of purpose and determination in others. Winston Churchill's iconic speeches during World War II are a testament to his commanding presence in times of crisis. Fourth is empathy. Empathetic leaders connect deeply with their teams. Mother Teresa is a prime example of a leader who exuded empathy in her presence and inspired countless individuals to dedicate their lives to humanitarian causes. Her selfless compassion resonated with people worldwide. Now that we've identified these qualities, let's explore how a leader can develop and enhance their presence. First, self-awareness. Start by understanding your strengths and your weaknesses. You see, self-awareness is the foundation of authentic leadership presence. It causes you to reflect on your values, your beliefs, and it impacts the way you are as a leader. Next, confidence building. Confidence isn't built overnight. It's nurtured through practice, self-assurance, and also a willingness to take risks. So leaders like Ronald Reagan, who overcome adversity and honored their confidence over time. Communication skills are also very effective. And effective communication is a vital leadership presence. It works on your speaking and your listening skills. So Winston Churchill's speeches, for instance, they demonstrated the power and eloquence in captivating an audience. Empathy and connection. You need to cultivate empathy by actively seeking to understand others' perspectives and their emotions. Empathetic leaders like Mother Teresa, they make deep connections with their teams and their followers. So in our quest to uncover the secrets of leadership presence, we've already touched upon authenticity, confidence, gravitas, and also empathy. So let's explore a critical aspect, and that's your self-image. Self-image and perceptions are a leader's, it's their self-image. It's their lens through which they view themselves. It's a blend of how they see themselves and how others perceive them and the reality that lies somewhere in between that. So understanding this intricate interplay it's vital for developing a powerful presence. So consider this. A leader who sees themselves as confident, competent, and inspiring is more likely to convey those qualities to others. So if there's a disconnect between how they perceive themselves and how others see them, it can erode their presence. This is where their concept of self-visualization affirmations can come into play. You see, self-visualization is a technique that involves mentally rehearsing and imaging the future that you want to create. So leaders like Ronald Reagan were known for their ability to envision success. They did this by repeatedly picturing in themselves a confident and effective leader. Ronald Reagan was able to project that presence to the world. Now, imagine a leader who visualizes themselves commanding a room with poise and charisma. They see themselves making impactful decisions and also inspiring their team. This mental rehearsal can help bridge the gap between their self-image and how they perceive themselves. So we talked about the other part of this, which is affirmations. And affirmations are just positive statements or beliefs that reinforce your self-image. So leaders can use affirmations to boost confidence and reinforce the qualities that they want to embody. For example, a leader might repeat daily affirmations like, I am a confident and empathetic leader, just so that they can align their self-perception with their leadership goals. When applied consistently, though, self-visualization and affirmations can be powerful tools for cultivating the qualities that define leadership presence. They help leaders build their inner foundation necessary to project a compelling presence to the outside world.
Hey, are you a business leader or a supervisor striving to reach your full potential and take your organization to the next level? As a professional leadership coach, I can help you achieve your goals. My tailored coaching approach is designed to address your specific needs and help you succeed in today's fast-paced business world, whether you need to improve team communication, streamline processes, or develop a strategic vision for your organization. I'm here to help. With my coaching, you can expect to develop a deeper understanding of your leadership style and how to leverage it for maximum impact, gain clarity on your goals and priorities, and create a roadmap to achieve them. You're going to build the confidence and courage to take bold action and make difficult decisions. Learn proven strategies for managing stress, staying focused, and maintaining peak performance, and receiving support, encouragement, and accountability to keep you on track and moving forward. Contact me today at chuck@learningthelanguageofleadership.com. That's chuck@learningthelanguageofleadership.com for a free 90-minute call to learn how coaching can help you achieve your business, leadership, and personal goals. Let's work together to unlock your full potential and take your organization to new heights.
So how does this tie into the development of leadership? Leadership presence that others will admire and respect is what's critical here. So when a leader truly believes in their qualities and their capabilities, it shines through in their presence. You see, others are drawn to their self-assuredness and their authenticity. This is reminiscent of how Winston Churchill's unwavering self-belief and vision during the darkest hours of World War II inspired not just his country, but the whole world. So leadership presence is a multifaceted concept. It's rooted in qualities like authenticity, confidence, and also gravitas and empathy. But it's equally important to recognize the role of self-image and self-visualization and also affirmations in shaping that presence. So by aligning your self-perception with your leadership goals, you can develop a commanding presence that earns admiration and respect from those that you lead. So as we conclude episode 47 of the Language of Leadership podcast, remember that your presence as a leader is a dynamic, evolving entity. It's continuously nurtured, and you need to watch how it transforms your ability to inspire and also to lead. Now, to bring it all together, let's consider how leadership presence can influence the people around you. A leader with a strong presence can transform a team's dynamics. You see, they inspire creativity, they boost morale, and they foster a culture of respect and collaboration. Just as the Dalai Lama's presence promotes harmony and compassion, your presence can shape your organization's culture and its outcomes. Now, leadership presence is not merely a trait, it's a transformational force. It's the magnetic pull that invites others to join you on a journey of growth and achievement. It's that silent language of leadership spoken through authenticity, confidence, gravitas, and also empathy. But remember, your presence is not static. It's living, breathing entity that evolves with your commitment and your self-awareness and your self-visualization, and including your affirmations. It's a canvas upon which you're painting your vision of leadership and that excellence. So before we conclude today's episode, let's take a moment to acknowledge a contemporary leader whose presence commands attention and respect like few others, and that's Jocko Willink. You see, Jocko Willink is a former Navy SEAL, and he's a best-selling author and has become synonymous with unwavering discipline and leadership excellence. His presence, whether in a room or through his podcasts and his books, is nothing short but extraordinary. You see, what sets Jocko apart is his embodiment of leadership principles. And those are the leadership principles that we've discussed today: authenticity, confidence, gravitas, and empathy. He doesn't just talk the talk, guys. He walks the walk. Jocko's authenticity is palatable. He shares his stories with his challenges and his failures, making him more relatable to his audience. His podcast, the Jocko Podcast, is a masterclass in humility and learning from mistakes. His authenticity shines through in every episode. So when it comes to confidence, Jocko's unshakable self-assuredness is evident in his every word and action. Whether he's discussing leadership on his podcast or even delivering a keynote speech, his presence eludes confidence that inspires those around him to believe in their own potential. Gravitas, Jocko possesses it in abundance. He instilled a sense of responsibility and discipline in his audience that leaves a lasting impression. His commitment to discipline, as outlined in his book, Extreme Ownership, is a testament to the power of leadership presence to drive positive change. Lastly, Jocko's empathy may not be as overt as some other leaders that we've mentioned today, but it's there. His emphasis on understanding and connecting with people, both in and out of combat, underscores the importance of empathy as a leadership quality. So, as we wrap up today's episode on leadership presence, remember that leaders like Jocko Willink teach us that it's not about being the loudest voice in the room, but the most impactful. It's about living your values, leading by example, and inspiring others through your unwavering presence. So I want to thank you for joining us on this journey through the nuances of leadership presence. As you strive to develop your own commanding presence, take inspiration from leaders like Jocko and the timeless qualities that we've explored today. Until our next episode, may your presence as a leader shine through brightly and inspire greatness in those around you. Take care.